Joy. Oh, Vinny's not here, so doesn't care.
We trying to wait for other people?
You can
Yep.
start.
Let's get it. My favorite map in the entire game. Let's see. Interesting you don't do the second sticky. Is there a reason? I see, I see. That's fair. Might as well keep her health done. Okay. Good damage, but the sniper was there. Their medic is absolutely destroyed. That heavy should really die. If we get these two picks behind, we should kill them. Alright, cool. Ooh, your medic might be in a tough situation here. Yeah. Honestly, I think what you needed to do was, like, your team just needed to back out main and kill these people behind and play back that way so you don't get pinched. The fact that you came back in is, I think, the reason why the three of you died. If you had stayed back and killed those two people, you can come in and you can actually fight these people for free. Or not for free, but you don't have to worry about these people behind. Alright, so their med did die. Your med did die. Let's see what we got. We got sniper playing aggressively. Unlucky. Their combo's playing close left. Uh-oh. That was unlucky by our spy. Okay. Okay, your med died to a spy. That's unfortunate. I saw what happened. Your team has a choice here. Your team can either go for the med force / kill, or not peek and wait for your med to spawn up and try and force afterwards. But you guys have a lot of a couple of picks. The heavy being one of the main ones. And you have a sniper pick? I would go here. I would take your, like, soldier and your scout and maybe even your engineer. Or your soldier's dead, but... This is a really good time to force, right? Because no heavy and no sniper. Yeah, if somebody aggressed with your heavy there, I think that would have been crazy. But... yeah, we're playing very far back. I get why, because they have Uber, but I think someone needs to go for something here. Okay, so they're about to pop here. We're not gonna get... We do live, though. Nice. Your pyro was sacrificed. Good. They're so aggressive here. This is huge. Nice. This is a pushback. Their med's really, really weak. Ooh, unlucky. Alright. Well, it worked out. You guys have Uber. The sniper's up now, so you gotta be careful. It's pretty far forward. You guys don't have a lot of people up right now. Nice pick. What the fuck? Nice. Good job getting the pirate or the spy. Uh-oh. Nice. Good. We got the mini sentry. They have a sniper up, so you gotta be careful here. Their med's committed! Just go into them! Oh. Okay, so when you have ad like this, right? And their medic is, like, committed up to, like, behind their rock, that means he's caught, like, 99% of the time, unless all of you beef on him. Especially with the amount of people I have. You have a demo, you have a scout, you have a pyro. That medic is as good as dead, right? I think you use here, I think you just fucking kill them all and you back up. Like, it's... If their medic is this far forward, like, he's asking to die. If their medic is, like, back over here, or back over here, or back, like, over here, then sure, he's not caught. But if he's this far forward, yeah, you fucking... You go in and you kill him. There's no reason to let him do that for free. Especially let him get Uber, so... They're probably going to get Uber at this point. You can still use. They're still kind of there. It's a little late. Man. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Your party's going to try and sacrifice. Your med's probably dead. Ooh. Okay, your med lives, nice. Your soldier stocked himself for it. But yeah, now they have Uber. They're getting point presence. Your med probably just needs to leave, maybe? No, I guess you could stay here. Okay, so that spy... I think that spy was a little obvious, right? I don't know, to me it felt a little obvious. Just be careful. If you see stuff like that, make sure to call it out or make sure someone knows about it. I think 2 of you looked at him and didn't say anything. Looks like we got a bunch of people close here. These people are low-key picks. Especially if you can get like a scout here. This is like this is like scout heaven. Ooh, I don't know if your demo needs to go there. I guess that's fine. It works. Their demo sacked? Interesting. Oh, they're... Nice! Good reflect. Nice. Okay, this is really good. Your goal here is to deny as much time as possible, right? They have a minute on you guys in terms of the point capture. You want to delay and get picks as much as possible, but you don't want to feed. There's a scout on your medic. Okay, we're good. We're playing very forward for, like, it's pretty risky to play this far forward, especially with our heals, especially with our sniper being up and everything. If you want to play this far forward, I think you need to, like, your med needs to be up there and ready to, like, Uber in if a call is given, right? I don't think there's a point having, like, half your team forward and half your team playing on point. Then the people forward will simply get baited.
I feel like we could have forward hold it here.
I think you could have.
Down a lot of picks.
100%, yeah, 100%. Their med died, their demo died. Like, it was you had a good Uber, and then you guys didn't do anything off of it, really. If you wanted to forward hold, you definitely can. If anything, that probably would have been a really good way of delaying time. And you could use your Uber aggressively if needed. So, definitely true.
I did call that I want a forward hold, but I'm not the main caller.
Nice, the med died. Yeah, I mean, even if you're not the main caller, like, you can ask the question, right? If you realize that something can be done, like if you can forward hold, just ask, can we forward hold, you know? And then your main caller should be able to recognize, like, if they can or cannot. Or, like, if you guys need more information or whatever, that's fine too. You know, Highlander's very... You win Highlander, honestly, based on 2 things. Number 1, DM, right? DM of your sniper, DM of your demo, stuff like that. And number 2, information, right? If you have good information, you almost always will not be surprised, and you will be able to make the right call at the right time. And if you have the good DM for it, that's a guarantee to success. To succeed.
I also think that I don't think we know how to forward hold in general because we really rarely do. The only time we forward hold it was probably like during Lakeside Ruins, and that was already scuffed.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like, I know how to forward hold, but like I don't think as a team, like when I say forward hold, no one really knows where to be exact.
Okay, so you can do forward holds. I'm going to go over it real quick. You can forward hold one of 2 ways. Your medic can either be on the left-hand side by concrete over here. Technically 3, your med could be main. Main's a little annoying because you can't really rotate to either people getting pushed that easily. So I don't really like playing main, but the other one is down here by, I call this grass. Or if you want to call it like ramp or whatever your call is for this. Those 2 areas are pretty good. Generally speaking, the default is having your combo over here. So your heavy, your pyro, your medic, and your what's the class I'm missing?
Sniper?
Sniper, yes, thank you. Main is usually a soldier and a scout thing. You're as a soldier and a scout, you want to hover in this area, and then come back for buffs like as often as possible. So that you can go back and play aggressively and deny the door if needed, or get a kill if you need it. Or if they come through one of the other doorways, you guys can flank too. Don't remember that you can also flank behind. If you guys are buffed and you guys can get the kill main, if there is any, you guys can just go behind and like disrupt their whole team.
I thought it was soldier forward holds cliff.
So maybe that's a meta change. Like I said, I haven't looked at the meta in a while, but generally speaking, I do demo on cliff. I find it really easy as a demo main. Like I hold this area and I can swap between both these doors very, very easily. And then you'll have your engineer up here with a mini sentry, which is like really, really annoying to, like, you know, kill, especially if you put it on like this bridge or whatever. And then your spy can kind of do whatever. Am I missing a class? No, I think that's it. But yeah, I like demo on cliff because you can
Did you
solo hold the
mention
right hand
heavy?
side. Say again.
Heavy goes in grass.
Heavy goes in grass over there on the left hand side.
Okay, yeah.
And then if they
That's
come through
what-
main really aggressively, you can rain hell on them as a demo. It's super. It's really good. And if you needed to leave, you can just back out through China, and you can simply rotate to your team. I think it's really powerful. And again, if the meta has changed, then I guess it's changed, but I don't know why it would be. This is just generally how demos have played up here. What do demos normally do, if you know?
I think it's usually depends on where the medic holds, but if it's main, then demo would hold grass on grass or main, is from what I heard. And then we have
Interesting.
soldier engineer scout on cliff, and then heavy sniper on grass, because the beams in your main and with soldier and scout, they will spot and they will guarantee damage, and then they can fall back really easily compared to the rest of the classes. That's why the beam's always on the grass area. But I'm not like 100% certain.
I don't.
You
Yeah,
know,
I mean, like I
like
said, if
both
you
those.
want to do that, you can do a modified version of that where your your combo plays grass, and then you have your heavy, like you said, like your heavy and your pyro and kind of stuff in these two areas over here, and then you can have your demo on the left hand side. I just find as a demo, like holding this one door is like significantly easier than holding main and left. In most cases, like generally speaking, if you have like your engineer buddy to help you here, your demo can solo hold this door without any concern. If anything, like you can have the mini just hold here, and as soon as the mini shoots somebody, your demo can now rotate over. He doesn't even need to watch it, right? I think it's super powerful, and then he can rotate over to main, which is another really main, area. And then if your whole team, not your whole team, but your whole combo is left, it's like incredibly difficult to push through this left hand side. The only way to break this really is either via an Uber, or if their spy gets a kill or something like that, right? Some big pick. Or if they really rush through right, but like your demo can rain hell on them and also back up and live. And then, I mean, sure, they take the cliff, but that you waste like an insane amount of time if they don't realize that immediately. Which I don't know I forget what div you guys play, but I don't like even like advanced Highlander players don't even like recognize that immediately, right? So yeah, I would suggest you do that. To be honest, I think the way like when I played Invite, like I did it. I think it was really powerful, and I think it works. If you want to modify it, like I said, you can have your medico main and have your heavy be here as well, like maybe on cliff. Just make sure main is like very heavily watched, and whoever's playing left, make sure that they like don't die immediately. Because if you guys die on the left, they can push through, and it'll be kind of could be bad if they pinch you guys. But anyways, you guys have a lot of time. Their demo's feeding. Nice, cool. So that was good. The main good thing is that their medic is consistently dying and consistently not getting Uber, or if the Uber is happening, the Uber isn't getting a lot, and then you guys can kill him afterwards. So that's been really good. Your sniper, I think, has been winning the duels, which is good too. Oh, fuck, man. Let's see, main. Same thing. Very aggressive. Really good damage though. I like it. Soldiers on our medic. Nice. This is good. Their sniper was very ineffective this mid. That heavy is 100% a pick. Should up your soldier. Nice. Good. Cool. Your sniper died. That NG probably is a pick. Ooh, unlucky. Maybe. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you do not give a fuck about the sniper. It's crazy. Honestly, the fact that you lived there was kind of a miracle, but we got it. The sniper died, which is really good. You guys can pressure really hard here. You guys have Uber. You guys are losing a lot of people, though. Again, their medic was very far forward. The medic was like right here. As soon as you see that, I think you call the Uber and you go in and kill him. That way, number one, your Uber gets used most effectively, and number two, like at the very least, you can kill the medic if you guys don't get a good Uber, right? Good damage on your heavy, or with your heavy. Unlucky. Okay. Now they have Uber. This might be a bomb left side kind of situation, potentially. There's a lot of damage on the left-hand side. I'm not sure if anyone knew that their combo was here, but if they knew that, I think your soldier should have bombed, and you honestly would have like destroyed their whole team if you had done so. I just didn't know if anybody had the information.
Can you see if our combo was ready for that?
Yeah, I can go back
because
quick. Take a look.
I'd like to bomb, but the coordination is not really there.
I got you. Let's take a look. I went too far back, but I can forward it a little bit. Alright. Let's go over here. Okay, so your spine kind of knew, not really. And then no, I don't think anybody.
No, I remember this. Yeah, I did say they were forward holding here.
Okay. If anything, your spot or your sniper definitely knew here that their whole team was left side. If your sniper didn't call that, then that's definitely a mistake. This was a really good bomb waiting to happen, I think. Yeah, your sniper definitely.
Because I feel like no one could follow up if I would just feed right here because no one was close and the demo wasn't there.
I think so, but also the fact is, like, at the very least, number one, you'll be blind, or they'll be blind, right? They won't see you jumping. And number two, even if you, like, I think you'll be doing enough damage there that your team can clean up after the fact. Especially because your sniper had headshot the heavy down to like 70 HP, 80 HP if you had bombed at that point. I think it would have been actually pretty good. It was a timing thing, and honestly, like, if your sniper didn't call it, then he didn't call it, but, like, I think somebody should have called that, and I think maybe you and your engineer should have pushed that side, and honestly, I think you guys would have cleaned up house.
I think it would be good to know where beam is too, because if they're
yeah.
there, we don't know if beam would be on concrete too.
Ooh, you guys, I think lost track of Ubers. Again, like, if they have Uber, your medic cannot go past this line right here, like, in front of this door. This is an automatic death sentence, essentially. You should note that for your medic and also for, like, their team, right? If their medic is going this far forward and you have Uber, you need to kill him. Like, I promise you, it is not good if he's up here. But we got a bunch of picks. Their Uber got our medic, I guess, and that's it. Wait, level 3 or level 2? Damn, their spy lived.
I also really rarely know if we have ad or not. That needs to be called a lot more. Just for everyone in general.
Yeah, that's definitely something your medic needs to track. I know it's hard with everything going on and worrying about spies and all that shit, but, like, that is one of your core things. If your demo can do it, that'd be also good, or maybe your heavy can do it, that'd be good, but, like, generally speaking, your medic should really keep... That's one of the main things your medic really should be tracking. That demo is really weak. You guys don't have... They don't have anybody to chase here. Oh. Unlucky. I think you could have lived that medic, honestly. I think if you had rotated just over to grass, I think it would have been better. You guys are all so weak. Look at your health. Holy shit. Unlucky timing on your spy. Really good damage on the left-hand side. You might chase that scout. Ah, man. Unlucky. Nobody knew. Okay, we're coming on main. They have 30-ish ad again. Unlucky. Yeah, this spy is harassing your team. Yeah. Okay, we're getting... Ooh. I think the problem there is simply that you guys didn't have enough combo members to hold that. If you had your heavy or your pyro or something like that, then maybe you could hold that. But you were down 3 main classes, like your heavy, your demo. I'm sorry, your heavy and your pyro. You can't really hold this aggressively. Even if it doesn't seem like it's super aggressively, they can aggress on you really easily without your numbers. So, yeah. It's probably worth it for, like, you to kind of just play, like, main or something as a medic, and then have your engineer be the first contact to any damage. We try to sack in for the medic. The medic's like half HP. They're getting a lot of cliff presence here. Nice.
So I
Spy
heard
down.
demo. I just asked someone. Demo for 4-hole demo plays on main and then rotates, but we had to spot early though.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's fine too. Like rotates to the left or rotates to the right, or it depends.
Yeah, the demo sits on porch,
I see.
and
Okay.
but we had to have like soldier, or we had to just spot really early so demo can rotate as fast as possible.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's also fair. That makes sense because your demo, generally speaking, wants to be on the high ground, especially because like genuinely, you can lock a single doorway just by yourself, just being on height, with stickies and pipes. So, yeah, I get that. All right, you guys made them use Uber. Looks like your team is probably gonna wipe to it. Yeah. This was, I think, a problem of not spotting. Like they went up to like up where they are now is how they got to like before anybody even like saw them, right? We just needed a better job spotting and making sure that their team isn't aggressing. Whether it literally needs to be, it's just a single call. It doesn't matter the class. Like one of you just needed to like find out where they were. Generally, the spy or the scout or even the sniper is the best at stuff like that. Nice, good job getting the heavy. We're pushing points. Your scout's probably dead. Yep. The demo died. The spy might ruin your day. Nice. Okay. Okay, that wasn't bad. We got their medic. You guys have almost full Uber. It's really good. Good push. You guys have to wait for a minute here. And they're down. You guys are down a bunch of players. They're down a bunch of players. They just spawned. Okay. Oh, it's unlucky. Oh, you guys are crits. Oh, okay. Crits is really good. However, this was the wrong way to play it. The way you need to play it is you need to hide your medic. You need to let them come to the point because they're eager to cap the point because there's only 4 seconds left, right, for them. You're going to make them come into you, especially if you can make them come to the point and then you use, right? You would either hide your medic behind the point like this or hide your medic behind the rock over here like this. And then you use. Your demo is the first contact, and then you go like that. You can't play on point realistically. I mean, you could, but it's not nearly as effective as letting them come. Like if you had used now, right? This is like 3 picks right here. It would have been massive actually. So, yeah, I like the idea of crits. However, you just got to do it. You got to hide your medic. You got to like make sure that either number one they don't see you, and they don't see your intentions, and bait them to point first. Make them think like you guys are like afraid, or like you guys are down players, so you're giving up the point almost for free. But yeah. Is this the same team I reviewed like last time? Like the enemy team? Is it not? This spy is also doing a lot of work. I don't know if this is the same spy or a different spy, but I think we may have a spy problem or like a spy checking problem. I'm not sure. We'll take a look. Oh, that spy got deleted. Never mind. Haha. Oh, I don't know if we know that their combo's offside here. Yeah.
Oh, trust me, they do know. Trust me.
Yeah, this heavy should not be allowed to do this. If your team gets pushed like that, and especially if the soldier goes behind, then you don't have to chase the guy, but the heavy should be the one to die, right? That a heavy cannot be allowed to just sit up here and kind of rain havoc and distract you this hard, right? This is not bad. Ooh. Yeah, your medic you simply cannot rotate like that. Like, I mean, somebody should have been there to like pressure the demo off of you, but also like, if you see that there's nobody there to help you, then you need to just not go there, right? Okay, well they have full Uber ad. This is probably a sack for the medic type situation. Let's see where your team is. Your team is main. Like I said, it might be worth it to drive fight and bombing. I like the pyro bombing. That's cool. Nice, safe force. That's a cool use of that gun. I've never seen that actually. Is there a sniper on classic? Oh yeah, he is. Oh man. What the hell? Well, they lost 4 for that, so I think we go forward here for sure. I think you fight. The one thing you have to worry about is the sniper, realistically. But if you know where the sniper is... Okay, you do know where the sniper is. Nice. Sniper's dead. Good. Your sniper also died. It's a scrappy fight. They're coming main. Again, the heavy's left alone. Okay, we use... I like this. The med should be caught. I think it's worth it for you to take your scout and these Ubers. Just so that your scout can, like... Your scout is just really... It's really nice to have a scout to chase forward. And honestly, Daisy, you probably could have bombed, to be honest, with that Uber a little bit. And kind of sticky behind them kind of thing. But... Especially on this grass, it's really effective to kind of bomb either above them or like into them, and then kind of fight your way up almost, and then come back to point. Exactly, and then you guys, once you get the medic pick, you just back up and kill the people that are straggling, or the people that are feeding. Nice, good pick on the sniper. Well, they have Uber, unfortunately. Oh, do you win the one? Do you win? Hit it. Oh, wait. Okay, you're left. That's fine.
Nah, I'm a bitch. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. He should have killed you, so it's more embarrassing for him than it is for you. All right. Well, they have Uber here, so we gotta be careful. Nice, good pyro pick. They used. This is probably you guys are gonna die. Maybe. Oh, I guess you guys are fine. Cool. That was another situation where your medic again was playing too far forward. Realistically, like there was a really realistic chance your medic could have died there. Your medic kind of looked out. So gotta be wary of that again. You guys have ad now. You guys have Uber. Let's see, you guys are gonna push it. Soldier bombs onto your medic. We use. It's not a great Uber. This is probably a bomb again. I think if you bomb main, this is like enormous, but. Okay, we're fighting points. Yeah, okay, so the problem here, number one, someone should have called that they're coming up ramp. Daisy had no idea that they were coming up on the right-hand side. if Daisy knew, then something could have happened to slow them down. And the second thing is, again, I think we're playing a little bit too far forward. You were down 3 people, they were down 1. If you guys wanted to do that, we needed to be, like your heavy being this far forward and your soldier doing this should have been coordinated more. So if you wanted to be this far forward, you needed to have your heavy and your soldier come in while this was happening, and then maybe you could have wiped them, or at least traded away the picks. But yeah, I think the main issue here is not DM. I think the main issue here is just information. I think we just don't know where people are or what's happening.
I'm definitely calling those things when I'm up.
Yeah, then either people need to listen to you, or you need to say it again and again, because something is not. So there's some sort of miscommunication happening. Either they're not hearing what you're saying, or like again, maybe you're quiet, or I don't really know, but like somehow the information is not being processed. Bombing in. We're on the soldier. We're on the medic. We use nice, cool. We got a bunch of picks. Really good. Unlucky. Got heavied. This heavy plays here quite often. Is this not? Is there no way to kill him from having a soldier scout come in this way and then having your demo flank from the right hit or the left hand side and sticking him off, or something along those lines? It doesn't have to be the exact play, but like this heavy plays extremely far forward, and a lot of the times he's kind of alone.
The heavy only goes. They only push their connector when I do a sack play because I'm usually holding connector, and when I'm doing a bomb play, I always say connector is weak, but no one listens. And I watched the heavy. He was a tryout. He doesn't really watch connector that much. I have to like micromanage him too.
Gotcha. Yeah, either your heavy needs to like counter him and do what their heavy's doing, or just make sure that their heavy can't do this, or I'm not too sure. Honestly, I think what you need to do is just use a coordinated play, like I said, where you have you push him and you pinch him, because he's like this all the time. He's this far forward all the time, and like even when their combo is playing back like here, their heavy can be up here a lot of the times. Okay, so we get the kill here. Oh, we didn't see the soldier behind, or soldier bomb from above. This seems like a common play for them. They have their heavy come in, and then their soldier bombs in afterwards, and then kills both of you, or at least one of you. We got a bunch of picks. Cool. They have 50 ad, which is huge. Where's their sniper? The sniper is main. Is he on Sydney Sleeper? He is on Sydney Sleeper. Nice, good pick. Alright, they're gonna have Uber here again, so now that they have Uber, you guys need to be paying attention to where they're coming from. Looks like they do this Uber 90% of the time. Looks like they come up the grass and then Uber in. Yep, they Uber in. Why is your medic on point, bro? You don't have... Okay, they beefed, but like... Okay, they've really beefed, but like, yeah, your medic should not be there. Oh, lucky. Nice, good pick. He bombs you, you bomb away, nice, that's good. Nice, okay, you got a bunch of kills there, that's pretty huge. Might be able to eat a sandwich? Might not have a sandwich, yeah, unlucky. Again, the heavy coming through. Your spy needs to kill him, nice, good. Oh, unlucky. Okay. They're quite weak. Your heavy can definitely do some stuff here. Unlucky, maybe not. You need to get a point. Nice, good. Kill the pyro. Nice, good. Fuck the heavy up a little bit. Oh, their medic might be feeding. Nice, huge. Air shot? Oh, that's fine. Alright, cool. Okay, that was really scrappy, but that was good. At the very least, you guys traded out picks. Again, like, you can't play on point like that when they have Uber. Or at the very least, like, we need to call a lot earlier, like, that they're coming up ramp, and then your medic can maybe rotate back after that. But, like, one of those two things needs to happen. Probably both, to be honest. One thing is, I feel like their spy is doing a lot of work. Like, a lot of work on this map. I know he goes for your spy or your sniper pretty often and your NG pretty often, but he's also getting your medic and your combo players very, very often. I'm not sure if that's your pyro not spy checking correctly or enough, or maybe your scout needs to do a bit of better job, or your NG needs to do a bit of a better job, or maybe just everybody needs to do a bit of a better job. But like, their spy is getting way too much value out of situations when it should be happening. Like, it's like 8v8 or 9v9 and then he gets a pick. It's like, that shouldn't really happen. You should really only get picks during chaos. Or if you're down a bunch of people. Whoa. We lost a sniper duel, unlucky. That soldier might be a pick. Again, the heavy's there again.
you go back. Cause like I did an early bomb, and it was really good because they're looking at me for like 5 seconds, but
Mm.
no one did anything.
Let's take a look.
Like they're looking at me.
Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, your team. Okay, so did you like give them enough time? Like, did you call earlier that you're gonna
I-
be bombing, or did you call
I
it?
do
when
it
you-
every mid fight.
every mid fight.
I comment every mid fight.
Well, just because you comment doesn't mean they like are ready for it. You know what I mean? Like, do they know that this is something that you're planning on doing, and they're willing to like go forward after the fact?
I don't know. I mean, I said, I'm pretty sure I said I will do a massive. I do a massive bomb every mid fight. Please walk up.
Gotcha,
and-
gotcha.
This is like a lot of mid fights, just in general, I guess.
Gotcha.
But I'm just like I'm interested to see like what is preventing us from walking forward. If it's like the sniper having a huge ass sight line or what.
At this point, it's probably. I mean, to be honest, it's just a sniper, if anything, and because your sniper died pretty early. But like, if you guys, he can't shoot all of you, right? Like, at the very least, if your soldier is bombing like this, and is distracting as hard as he is, then if you guys walked forward and pushed aggressively, at the very least, you will kill their combo players. And then if your med dies, you have an advantage in numbers at least, right? And it'll be a scrappy fight, but it'll work. The other thing, at least you can do to maybe survive it a little bit more, is landing on a cliff instead of just landing on them. Like maybe landing on the fence if you're able to, or landing on China. And then if it sucks, or if you see that they can't really, they're not really helping you out, then you can maybe bomb back or do some other sort of play. Maybe you could, flank over and try and kill the sniper or something. But yeah, I mean, if this is a play that you want to do, and if it works as well as this situation is, because this is the first time I've seen this situation, then your team, everybody else needs to be aware that this is something that can happen and that they're ready for it. Maybe a 3-2-1 countdown would help to make it a little bit more like urgent, like something's happening. But yeah.
Cause look, like I'm doing it again, and like I'm really curious to see how we just fall apart.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the main things is that their sniper had a very good sightline to cross, or that it's crossing, and is making your team scared of pushing up. But the other thing is simply that, like, again, I think it's just a miscommunication. I don't think they recognize that this is happening. Like, they probably recognize that you're bombing, but they're not recognizing how much impact these bombs are doing. Maybe looking at this, you guys can realize that, like, their whole combo is running for your soldier, and to be honest, it's just kind of them three in that right side, like, right? This everybody else is either like main over here or like to the left. If you guys just had a couple people rush over here, you probably could get those kills, and then, if you guys die for it, at the very least, it'll be even, right? Like, but one thing though, I know you did that bomb as a soldier, but like because your sniper was the first one to die to their sniper. If you knew their sniper was here, I think you could just do a high bomb over and kill him. Make it
I didn't
so that
know,
your team
'cause-
is a lot more aware.
Yeah. It depends on where I bomb. I can bomb from up there or on cliff, but I try to mix it up. So for this one, I do it on cliff.
Yeah, I think as a soldier, and as both a soldier and sometimes as a scout too, it kind of depends on the situation. But as a soldier, a lot of the times, I really like to go behind and stay behind. I would like to steal their packs so that, well, number one, they can't get packs, and number two, you'll be healthy at all times. And then number two, if there's a situation that you're like, they're clumped up and you can go in, or if you can just get their like soldier, or their sniper, their NG, their spy, maybe their scout, like just those like flank class picks, and just be a nuisance. That's how soldier really, really, really is effective. Like, damage is one thing, but being alive and making them look for you all the time and making them worry that you're always behind is like insanely important as a soldier. And again, to a certain extent as a scout too. If your scout can get behind with you and 2v1 people in the flank, that's like really, really huge. 'Cause even if you die, at least your scout can clean up the damage.
I do
but-
that. It's just like I did that on Asheville, and
Uh-huh.
we die really, really fast on these mid fights. Like, I'm unable to get behind them because the moment that I'm behind them, full health, taking their packs, the combo's dead
Gotcha,
or
gotcha,
something
gotcha.
like that. So I have to play fast.
That makes sense. Okay, we're getting a bunch of damage on point. Their pyro kind of walked across. That's not good. We're getting cap time. Okay, we got the cap, that's good. Oh, their sniper is just kind of winning duels here.
Yeah, the sniper's on.
I mean, to
temporary
be fair, your
first aid
sniper is on
condition.
classic instead of normal, like, sniper. I don't know why that's the case, but... Oh, that looks like it backstabbed at me. Maybe not. I like the aggression, but you also got to be careful, right? You guys are down 4 people. People can be behind and stay behind. And again, your medic is really far forward for... Okay, we surfed out. I guess it's fine, but... Okay, we got a bunch of picks. Is that their heavy? That is their heavy. Their heavy needs to die here. He's gonna die to burn. He kills 3 people? Ah.
Mission ends in 60 seconds. Our control point is being captured.
Okay, we didn't get their medic, but we got a bunch of people on the combo.
Being captured.
So at the very least, we'll get cap time. This could be... Nah, I was gonna say it could be a forward situation, but it can't be. They have gigantic ad. Sniper has a 12 kill streak. Where is he? Oh, he's over here. Okay, well they have Uber, they come in main, they use. You drop 2 for it, that's fine. This is a situation where you just need to back up. Daisy, you're too far forward here. Okay, you don't die, but theoretically you probably could have. I feel like the sniper has free reign. Yeah, again, the heavies on the left hand side. I think that, like, if they're heavies doing stuff like this, I think you need to, like, not force a trade, but at the very least, like, make sure he runs away, and make sure, like, how do we stop this? I mean, one of the main things that I can think of is that, like, if their heavy is kind of sitting in concrete or in a what is this place called? Connector, very often, you can have your sniper play left side, right? Because like if you're, especially because to be honest, your sniper currently is kind of losing the duels pretty hard to their sniper. At the very least, like this heavy is being quite a big nuisance to you. You can probably get the free pick. He probably isn't expecting your sniper to be here or be aggressive like this, and he can probably get the free pick because you know it's a heavy. And especially if your sniper is with like I don't know, let's say a scout or a soldier or something, like at the very least you can trade out that kill, right? Like maybe your sniper can get the headshot or your scout can get the kill or whatever the case may be. Yeah, just like this exactly. Just keep doing that, right? Like just kill the heavy that's being like kind of overly confident and overly aggressive, and then take that pick down, you know, a couple of places. Looks like everybody's going here. This is probably a cliff situation. I'm not unlucky. But you guys came out cliff, which is good. You guys are on crits, okay. You know where they're
Spy
sniping?
going
Last
too
few
early?
seconds, just switch to crits.
Yeah, that's fair.
Do you think the spy went too early? Because I feel like the stab would have been better when we're walking than.
I don't know if the spy went too
coordinating.
early, but you definitely uncloaked too close, right? Like they definitely heard that. So I don't know where exactly. Like I said, I'm fucking bad at spy, so. But that close is probably way too close, right? Maybe.
Also,
behind-
saying that I gotta pick too early, like, when do you want me to get it then? Like,
No,
it's either
no,
I get it
just
or I
like-
don't, you know?
Because like, so what I think is, right now their camera is looking on grass. They're putting all their effort on grass, and they're actively looking to spot people. But the moment that we're walking through valley, then all of their attention is on valley. Because when they're on grass and not seeing anything, they're putting all their focus on like spotting and spy checking. But the moment they
That's
see us,
okay. That's
then they're putting their
not
their,
the
like,
wording
eyes
you
on
used
them.
at all.
then, like-
That's not how I would describe what happened at all. Then
Because I feel like when we are walking through valley, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
maybe we could run it
I'm
up
pretty
there,
sure I definitely like went in too early here. But that's not. I went. That's not like. Oh,
Criticism where
the way you
criticism
worded
is
that
due.
really threw me off.
Yeah, the main issue there was that you simply went by yourself. Like that's. kind
Yeah,
of-
no, that was. I'm not disagreeing with that at all.
Yeah. Oh, my game crashed. Oh, it did crash. Lovely.
but it's just
W.
like I don't know how spy works, but it's just what I'm thinking. It would be better for us to show first, and then you could do your spy things.
Coordination with our spy.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, the other way also works, right? Like if your spy baits them to turn around and then you guys come to the front, like
Yeah,
and lead them up front, that also works. But the
Oh.
problem is neither of those things happened, right? Your team wasn't ready to go forward, and you went too early, so that
yeah.
the distraction
it's-
wasn't there, right? Either way.
Yeah,
so.
let's
yeah.
not make excuses for it though. Like we were just not coordinating, so it didn't happen either way.
And just like just
Yes,
remember, if you
that
want to
is the issue.
uncloak, like I can bomb for you too. Like just remember, like I'm down to do that. Like if you want to do like a play, like let me do the play with you. You know.
I'm getting
It's like, for
used to
that-
having a soldier on my team, so
Yeah, because like for that
give me some
specific example,
time.
yeah, for that specific
Okay, the
example, like I could have went to China and then bombed forward, and then they're all eyes on me, and then like you could have went for
My
that
game
stab,
crashed
like,
again!
if you wanted to do that, then like that would be cool.
Okay, the first 2 seasons I had, the soldier on my team was permanently bombing and always dead, and never called it. So
I mean,
that was my
Yeah.
first comp experience.
Cracked,
so that
bro.
kinda, yeah.
Welcome to non-advanced soldiers. That's kind of what happens for the most part. Is like a lot of times they just kind of bomb with no value or little value, and then sometimes they time it correctly so it works, but most of the time it doesn't work. God, I've seen some KDs of soldiers in Highlander, and it's painful.
yeah, on Koth they go like double negative. It's kind of crazy.
And like I said, I think you know, for you and for other soldiers, like if you can do the thing I said, which is, you know, go behind and stay behind and make them chase you, and, you know, calm who's chasing you and stuff like that, I think like it's incredibly valuable on Koth maps like this. And especially if you have help, like have a soldier or have a scout with you, or an NG with you, or even your spy with you, right? Because it seems like you two want to do plays together.
On Asheville, we do that a lot.
Yeah.
What? So, but for I think product, I think because, well, at least for me, I haven't played that much, so
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
not used to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
my working with teammates experience has definitely been stunted by other teams I've been on, and for this team, I'm trying to work through that. So it's I need to be better. That's pretty much what it is.
But this play was like maybe 1.5 seconds too early, right? Because you died up here, and they started going back, and then your team is right here. So if you waited like 2-ish seconds, it would have been actually really good, because your
Yeah.
Daisy could have came behind and rolled their whole team. But yeah, anyways, we don't have to harp on this situation. Oh, the fact that the sniper fucking hit that wall bleeding is crazy. But okay, they're ending on point. They're down a bunch of people. We should kill. I think the play there was to kill instead of cap. Because I know you guys are going to lose if you don't have cap time, but you have some amount of cap time. If you had gone forward to get some kills first because they were pretty weak, and then came back and cap, that would have been better for sure. But it's just too few people. I think you can really do here. Very close game, very back and forth. Alright, let's.
Are you doing our upward too? Or are you just doing this?
I don't know. You guys want me to
Okay.
do upward? I can.
The upward was kind of a roll, to be honest,
Was it? I
For
didn't
you
know.
guys or for them?
for us.
I don't know.
we
I
rolled
thought that
down.
was even. Well,
If it's a roll for you guys, then probably not. But I see.
yeah.
Yeah, we can go it if you want me to. It's up to you guys.
Sure.
Yeah, I got time. My girlfriend doesn't come up until 10 o'clock today. Alright, so.
Because I think I just zoomed in. I don't know.
You zoomed in, bro. You need a closer look.
You zoomed in when the sniper zoomed
Microscope look. Okay, the spy is going for annoying plays by like hiding in corners and killing members that are spawning. It's simply one of those things that you just kind of have to check every corner when the spy is up because that's just all he goes for the most part. Nice, good kill by your scout. Their entire team is playing on Cliff. You spammed a sniper to death. Nice. How does that work?
Heavy is no health, bro. My god.
Yeah.
One thing I did notice
Oh, they're medic.
about the team we fought was that their medic is like allergic to their sniper. He like constantly sat out in the open with like 75 HP, and
Wait, you're saying that the medic was 75?
no, the medic just kept letting their sniper out to dry.
Oh,
Like-
I see. Got you. If that's the case, then that's I mean, that depends on a couple of things. Number one, that just means your sniper should play close with your medic, get a buff, and simply win the headshot duel. Because he'll be less than half, and you'll be like you could just body shot the guy, right? But that is one thing I didn't. Your sniper doesn't play that close to your combo.
Yeah.
Which isn't like the worst thing in the world, but like especially against a team like this, especially when this sightline is so incredibly powerful, I think you should be playing closer to your medic in your combo.
Yeah.
If you can make them, because their combo doesn't really go any other place. They just play on grass. And if you can deny this grass sightline, and if you can make them fear this sightline, the other, like the main doorway, your demo has locked. This is like the easiest demo door in the world, right? Your left side, your combo or your flank member should technically have at the very least. It's not a really good angle because your sniper has that angle, right? And then Cliff, your sniper also has Cliff, right? Because your sniper can just see everything. That's why sniper's so good on this map. I think playing on like back here, number one, their spy gets your sniper all the time, and number two, your sightlines are just way worse, right, up here than playing up here. Like their sniper did that a lot, is playing up by the grass, up by over here, stuff like that. But yeah, your team is gonna probably wipe here.
When they have connector, would it be ideal for us to leave Valley or main and then refight with connector players?
Probably leave main and then rotate over to Valley. And then rotate. That's probably the best way.
Well, like the thing is, like if we have points and we're holding it on our side, and then their connector players, especially the heavy, walks out, the better play be just to give the point.
Oh, you're saying you guys have
Or-
point and they're pushing?
Yeah, we have point, and then
Oh, you
like
killed them
let's say like I
immediately.
go for
We
a
have-
bomb.
Uh-huh.
Let's say like I go for a bomb, or I just feed, and then the heavy, I don't know, he just dies too. So we lost our comm players, and it's too late for our scout and engineer to help the comm players, and we saw point. Would it be ideal for us just to simply leave from Valley and then refight later? Or do we have to like
because they're like pushing at the same time on point and the connector usually.
So yeah, either you want to give up this kind of left-hand side and play on the right-hand side if you think it's not you're not able to bully him out, or like you can have your like if he's playing like this, your sniper has free reign on him, right? Assume I feel like your sniper is not prioritizing killing this heavy. Like this heavy is very snipeable. He just isn't dying for some reason. I don't think your sniper is like shooting him. I'm not sure.
I think our sniper was half asleep during the match, bro.
That
He
makes
wasn't
sense. He's on-
calming or doing anything.
I mean, it makes sense. He's on classic for half the game, right? So,
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. He was just not saying anything. He wasn't calling out where everyone was. He was quiet the entire time.
Gotcha. And this is someone that usually talks a lot, or like you know,
No,
No,
not ever.
he's like this.
he just doesn't talk at all. Okay.
Yeah,
He doesn't-
hardly.
Okay, that's usually not a good sign. But any case, yeah, your sniper should be like, I don't want to say one of them is vocal, but at least like either do one of two things, right? Either be like good enough to like kill the people that are like, honestly, let's be real, pretty easily killable by you, or number two, calming enough so that he's constantly giving you information on shit because he has a fucking magnifying scope, right? Like he can see everywhere. Like he needs to do one or two. It seems like he's not doing either. I don't know if that's normal for him or not, but
But if our sniper's dead, then we should obviously give this as they're progressing because that's
yeah.
3 down, right? Okay.
yeah, your best bet is to let their heavy walk up, regain all of your like respawn, right? Get everybody buffed and then kill him because he's going to be alone and he's not going to be buffed. I genuinely think this guy should be like, I don't know, 15 and 37 or some shit, but it feels like he's like 37 and 5 or something like that. I don't know what his stats are, but it seems like he hasn't been dying that much, but he's been getting a lot of kills, which is just not. It's not good considering he's so far away from his team, and especially because like when he's playing like this, their medic has to be like either ignore him or has to be very aggressive to heal him, right? Which puts their medic in a really awkward spot too. So, but in any case, unlucky. Looks like we nice. I don't know why they're
God.
I don't know why their med could have just used there. But
If you look at the over game, I think I dropped the medic 3 times with Uber. That guy's insane.
Yeah, I was resorting to arrowing the heavy just to pitch in some extra damage.
mm-hmm. Oh, your medic got dropped. Fuck.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. I feel like your medic is like getting killed by a lot of things that shouldn't be killing your medic. But
Tell me about it, bro.
I don't know. I like. There's. Is your pyro in here?
No, he's bowling right now.
Okay, your pyro. I feel like your pyro needs to do a better job of spy checking.
Also, I think he was like half asleep too because he stayed up. So
Okay. If you're half your team is half asleep, you're gonna lose this game. But you know, but either your like one of the, like your pyro needs to either do a better job of spy checking, or your engineer has to do a better job of spy checking, or your scout, or all three. Like one of those people has to be doing a better job of spy checking. I feel like their spy is just getting like, he's just getting free picks constantly. You know what I mean? Like your spy is like getting clobbered. I feel like, but their spy is like in fucking Wonderland, like Pyroville. You know?
Yeah, I had my NG mentor look at this match too, and he called me out for not playing my sniper nearly enough.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, their NG played with their sniper all the time. He
Exactly.
was a
He
great
had a
bodyguard
gun.
for that guy.
Exactly. He had a mini sentry next to the sniper. He himself was playing relatively close to the sniper. So at the very least, even if their sniper died, the trade can happen immediately, right? That's on Koth. Like your job as an engineer is like number one, spy check. Honestly, like genuinely, your first job is to spy check. Your second job is to help your flank if they need help. For instance, if this heavy comes through for free or whatever, it's you are like one of the first people that should be going over to help your soldier and your scout.
Yeah.
And number three,
You're
you
a
should
slow
just be
scout, man.
getting information. Like you have the ability to be free in the sense that like you can kind of just how do I say this? Fuck. You are not meant to be stuck in one single spot as an engineer on Koth. You are free to kind of move around the map, which means you have one of the best outlets for information.
Engineer's a
those three
floater.
things. Exactly, you're a floater. You can go on cliff and play with your sniper. You can go main and play with your medic. You can go left and play with your flank. You don't really have a set place to be, so you can be everywhere and also help and call a lot. But yeah. Anyways, nice. Your sniper killed their sniper. Okay, so they came through left because your heavy and your soldier are dead. Well, they use. What did they use to? Their med was full.
Nothing.
I guess he was scared of. I guess he was scared of just getting backstabbed. But probably.
I'm a goat, bro. Just let me surf.
That was good. That was 2 good picks. I think you guys should push on this, honestly. Okay, so that's what we were doing. Nice. You guys are going behind. Nice. You should 2v1 this heavy.
I think the
Okay,
problem here was we went too early and we should have waited
Yeah.
for the Uber first.
Yeah, exactly. Their demo was focused solely on you because he was not focused on your combo, and then that's why you
Yeah.
guys got railed.
They would be like,
That's-
"Oh, blue shiny people," and they stare at them, and then our flank comes through and kills their entire flank, and then
One
hopefully
thing-
their combo.
Yeah, that makes sense. One thing I gotta say, Daisy, I feel like you're not shooting the connector players enough. As a demo, like you have free reign to kind of destroy the people in connector if you see them. I know the sniper is like a scary thing, but you can still stay behind the rock and kill this, like not kill, but at least be like really effective at holding this door and just kind of denying this door. Yeah. As a demo, like when I played Highlander, like connector was never free because I wouldn't prioritize it, but like if people are prioritizing it, then I would be there to also help. Because if you have a demo there with you, they can't do these things that they're doing. And you just have to be back here, and you can just M1, M2 and destroy them as they come out, which is what their demo did. So I definitely think you can help out connector a little bit more, especially if you're heavy and your soldier is struggling. Yeah, like this guy right here, like. Well, once you heal up and realize that he's there, you can destroy him. There you go. Yeah.
He got a free pick still.
He did get a pick. Yeah, he killed your sniper. So
That's stupid.
yeah, it is pretty dumb. Again, this like in a normal situation, like once you guys kind of get used to this and kind of realize these situations, their heavy should never ever be able to do this for free, right? Like if it's like an 8v8 or 9v9, like a kind of even fight, he should never be able to do this. He should like either be insta-gibbed or like just not be allowed to begin with.
I'm just saying this is always calmed. I always calm it.
Yeah.
No one listens.
Again, I think the main thing with this team, I've seen it in the last couple of games that I've reviewed with you guys, is that simply it's a calming issue, right? You guys are either calming something and people aren't listening, or you guys aren't calming it quick enough so that people can do something about it, right? Or no, sorry, you guys are calming it too quick so that people can't, follow up on it. But I think it's just a mistiming of communication is all. If you guys can get that down, kind of
Coordination and timing.
yeah, kind of slow the game down a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Like, I see a lot of times you guys are going for like scrappy like fights, even though you're down multiple people. Maybe get 8 people, 9 people, get your combo at the very least together, and then do something. Maybe that'll help. But Sniper is getting a bunch of kills, which is good. Their med's on point. Should be a force. Nice to use. Cool. Oh, you're gonna so forward. Okay. We're good.
I'm like an escape artist, bro.
Yeah. Again, remember, just you can't be this aggressive when they have Uber like that. You're relying a lot on your surfing ability, and granted, you do have pretty good surfing ability, but like that won't save you in a lot of situations. No need to risk it. Oh no.
W.
Again,
W
like,
spy.
your medic and your soldier on the left, but your entire flank, or like the rest of your team's on the right. So I don't know if your medic was too far forward or a combo needed to be over here with your team, but like something needed to happen here, right?
Honestly, I don't know what I was doing.
I don't know. Honestly,
Autism.
I think you probably were out of position there.
Yeah, autism.
So okay, it do be happen.
Yeah, their heavy just loves to be up.
Yeah.
How should connector players hold it? I don't. How should our players hold it? I mean,
One of the main
I can
things
hold
is,
it easily. If I
I'm
don't
just-
bomb, that's it.
I know. I'm just like,
Yeah, the
how
main thing
should
is-
our flank coordinate holding connector together.
I think one of the main things you can do is, and I think this honestly might solve a good amount of your problems, is just have Daisy be there to help you.
Spam, yeah,
I
just a
think-
couple sticks.
Yeah, I get like when I played demo, if anybody tried to go to this connector, they would be half HP because I would destroy them in the doorway. One sticky, one pipe, something, right? Because it's a tiny little doorway. You're so good at holding doorways like this, right? So, like, your soldier calls, hey, they're coming through connector. You simply rotate over, spam like 2 stickies, and then your soldier could probably kill the rest. And if your soldier somehow cannot kill either of them, you can kill them as a demo. Honestly, I got so many kills when I played demo just by people trying to go through connector because, like, I think it's pretty. It's pretty powerful to be able to hold that door as a demo.
Yeah.
But anyways, they use get a bunch of picks. We're not gonna be able to get the point. Oh, maybe. No, unlucky. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that connector